The horrifying story of a serial killer Navy SEAL. Today, an intriguing story to share with you about a man with two contrasting sides. On one hand, he was a Navy SEAL, a real-life hero with the training and the skills to take on the world's most dangerous missions. However, on the other hand, he had a sinister and dark side that few people ever saw. We are going to teach you about Ben Sifrit. What were his achievements as a Navy SEAL? And what was the dark side that he couldn't escape from? What were the events that led to his downfall? This tale is a wild ride. The twists and the turns of Ben Sifrit's life. Let's dive in and explore what is a very complex character and his life story. These are Ben Sifrit's words. It was the year 2001, a time when the all-new flip phones were all the rage, and everyone was jamming out to Britney Spears. I'm Ben Sifrit, a Navy SEAL with a thirst for adventure and danger. One fateful day, I was enjoying some downtime when in walks Erica Grace Sifrit, a beautiful, ambitious woman who shared my passion for living life on the edge. It was love at first sight, and we quickly tied the knot. Little did we know that this seemingly perfect match would lead to a nightmare of horrors. This is a love story that does take a turn for the worst. Trouble in paradise. Shortly after saying our I do's, my behavior started to resemble that of a bit of a grizzly bear with a toothache. I became more and more aggressive and controlling by the day, demanding that Erica obey my every whim. Next thing you know, she's been cut off from her friends and family, and her career was history. We turned our attention to extreme sports and partying hard, which might sound like a blast, but trust me, it only got worse from there. Let me tell you, things were not all sunshine and rainbows in our household. I had violent outbursts, and they were becoming more and more frequent, and poor Erica lived in a bit of a constant state of terror. She tried to flee from the situation multiple times, but it seems like I had a sixth sense for tracking her down. It was something like out of a horror movie, except this was real life, and there was no script to follow. And then things took a dark turn. It was summertime, and the living was supposed to be easy. Erica and I decided to embark on a little gateway to Ocean City, Maryland, seeking some respite and a chance to unwind through our shared love for adventure and nightlife. Little did we know that this seemingly idyllic excursion would take a very dark, sinister turn. During our escapades, we encountered Joshua Ford, an individual who shared our affinity for adrenaline-fueled activities. We hit it off, initially reveling in the carefree atmosphere and enjoying each other's company. However, a sudden accusation disrupted the harmony as I accused Joshua of pilfering our belongings. What followed can only be described as a bit of a nightmare straight out of a chilling thriller. Without warning, the argument between Erica, Joshua, and me spiraled into a maelstrom of violence and chaos. In a moment of blind rage, we unleashed an unfathomable assault upon Joshua, relentlessly pummeling him with a baseball bat and ruthlessly stabbing him multiple times. The horror didn't end there though. Erica and I, consumed by our distorted minds, concocted a rather macabre plan for disposing of Joshua's lifeless body. We dismembered him rather callously, treating his remains as if they were mere objects, before discarding them into the depths of the Chesapeake Bay. Even as I recount this nightmarish tale today, an indescribable chill creeps down my spine. As the saying goes, all things must come to an end, even the most depraved of deeds. Believing ourselves to be invincible, Erica and I soon discovered the weight of what we'd done. Mere days after our abhorrent crime, our arrogance led us to break into a vacation home, stealing valuables and leaving behind a trail of evidence. Erica's conscience proved to be our undoing. Unable to bear the weight of guilt any longer, she revealed the truth about Joshua's murder and exposed the darkness that had consumed us. It became a stark example of the adage, loose lips sink ships, and the ship we'd both sailed upon started to rapidly sink. The authorities swiftly pursued us, relentlessly closing in on our rather twisted transgressions. The subsequent trial laid bare the extent of our depravity, revealing not only Joshua's untimely demise, but also the cold-blooded murder of another couple who had shown us kindness. Their lives were callously taken, their possessions shamelessly pilfered. The trial captivated the media, captivating the public's attention too, with the juxtaposition of our once glamorous existence and the tragic downfall we had wrought. The verdict left no room for doubt. Erica and I, in court, were found guilty, condemned to spend the remainder of our lives behind prison bars. As a former Navy SEAL, I now reside within the confines of a prison cell, serving as a haunting reminder of the dire consequences of unbridled aggression and the darkest recesses of human nature. Whew. The story of Ben and Erica Sifrit is a chilling reminder of the dangers of unchecked aggression and the darkness that can lurk deep within us all. From Navy SEAL to convicted serial killer, Ben's transformation is a cautionary tale that will no doubt leave you questioning the limits of human behavior. What do you think could have triggered Ben's descent into madness? Was it the intense pressure of his career as a Navy SEAL, or was something else at play? We look forward to reading your comments below. If you like this video, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so that you will always get the very latest from us first.